Welcome to the last part of this tutorial. My name is Femi Adebayo, and for some time now we have been looking at how to design a VTU website, and so far so good. In our previous classes we've been able to cover how we can design the VTU press page and all that. So in today's video, this is the grand finale. This is where we end the video. I mean, in this series, this video, we are going to end this series here. So what we are going to be doing today is going to be more of the page designs. So we are going to be looking at how we can design all these pages. I'm going to walk you through how I was able to get this done and all that. So basically, let's just dive straight into the video without wasting much of our time. So the first thing I want to do is that I want to come to our sample website, and I want to open this in a new tab. I want to open, and I want to log into the backend. That's wp-admin. So I will have this page as my front end, and I will have here as my back end. So as I'm logging in, the next thing I want to do, since we are concerned about the page design, I want to start from the home page. So I want to go to pages, all pages, and I want to come to home, and I want to click on edit. So like I told you in previous video, we are going to be using Elementor. So you come here, click on edit with Elementor. So we are going to be using Elementor for our page design. So so while we wait for the Elementor, so the Elementor has loaded, and you see something like this. What you just want to do is I want you to close this. I was unable to see the close button. All I just needed to do was to click on refresh. So I refreshed the page, and we have what we have here. So this is how Elementor looks like. Is a page designer. It helps you in designing your page. So, and it's an easy drag and drop what's it called feature in the website design. So basically, these are what we call the elements. That is, whatever you want to do, you just look for it here, and you bring it over to this place. So in order to make the work easier, remember we installed some plugins that I told you they were the ones that helped me out in doing some of these things. So what I just do is that there are already some already made templates that you could just bring in and make the work easier for you. So for example, let's look at how I designed this whole surface now. So all I just come to this element kit, and click on section. So they have templates. They have template. If you want it to bring a whole page, you can come here and you see a whole full page design, and you can install it, like you can insert it. But I want to just bring in a section. So that section is you click on section, and I want to go to heading. It's here to change to section. It's still in pages. So I want to click to section. Okay, now it's in section. So I think I used this. So you can zoom in, and this, but this was not what I used for that. Let me come and go back to sections. I used this. So I'm going to click on insert, and we have it inserted. So the part of the things that I want you to set up. Okay, so for example, let's start with, so we have the updated never miss out. So let me just copy this, and so I will, in order to edit this, I just click on it. So as I have clicked on it, you can see I have the stuffs that are there. So and I want what's it called, since looking at this, I want this to be in I want this to be cleared. Let me just do this. Let me clear this first, and the subtitle off. So I want the title description. Okay, if I have the title description cleared too, so let me have the title as the updated never miss out. So if I have the title as the updated never miss out, then this underline button, I want to, that's the separator, I want to put it off for now. So and what's it called, now I want to come to style. You want to come to style, and what you want to do is that, remember I told you uniformity matters a lot. So I want to ensure that I have the same font throughout my website as well as the same color. So I'm going to come to title. Remember, under this content, it is title we have here. So in order to edit this, you need to come to style, title here, title, and the color, I still want it to be white since we have the white here. While if you click on this custom, you can see that your colors are here already, which are the colors that we have on our website. So but I want the typography, the font. So I want to click on this. I want to edit them. So I'm going to click on this globe and click on primary, or no, I click on manage global font so that I can enter the font I want for each of them. So for the primary, I want Johnson, name Patrick. So Patrick and SC. So that's what I want. While for my text, I want it to be Poppins. So those are the two fonts we are using, and I want to click on update, because if you don't update and you click on back to editor, if you don't update, your work will not be saving. So now, so I want to select title now, and I want my title to be I want the typography to be primary. So you can see automatically it updates it to what we have now. So next thing, we want to do this segment that says always stay connected, never run out of data, blah blah blah. Now the what's it called, the element I use there is called advanced text. So you can come here and click search for text. So you can see advanced text here, and you drag it, you ensure that you are holding on it and drag it, since I want it to be under this place. So I'm just going to drag it underneath here, and so dragging it underneath there. So I want to copy this, and so I'm copying because I don't want so we have the prefix text, which is we updated, always stay connected, never run out of. So now the words that will be switching, let's look at. So you see that here now is typing, but here is kind of switching. So this is where you can change that. This you can change it. I think mine was a slide, so slide should be changing the stuffs now. So we have data. Next we have airtime. Next we have a subscription. So I think those three are enough. So always stay connected, never run out of data, airtime, subscription. Now that we have that, I want to come to style, and I want the text color for the prefix to be white. So I'm going to scroll and have it as a white. Then the advanced text, which is what is scrolling, I want it to be, let's use our light blue. So now that we have that, so I want it to be a bit bigger. So let me just click on update first. So if I click on update now, if you come here, refresh your page, you should have something on your website already. Now you can see that you are starting to design a website. So I want to increase the font of this, always stay connected, never run out of it. So that's our prefix. So I'm coming back. The typography, since I've already, the typography already shows primary. So what I want to do is that I want to increase the size. So I'm coming. So I think it's okay like this. Let me just leave it as 45. So then the what's it called? The advanced text. Let's also put it at 45, so that it could be a matching. What's it called? It could be matching in font. Now that we have that, I want this, let's say, looking at this, let it be another font. So let me use the text font. So I want it to be in Poppins. So now I think looking at this, let me see if I can reduce it a bit. It looks a bit big in my eyes. So I can reduce the font size. It's too big. Let me just put it at 25. So, and they look far away from each other from my own view. So I'm going to come click on this button that is here, and I want to shift this whole section up. So I'm going to reduce the margin. So from the top, I'm going to give it minus. So I think 50 minus 50 is okay. So you can see I first unlinked this, because if you did not unlink it, it will happen to the whole segment. So now I think I am okay with this. So let me see. Here we have text again. So here, let's just have what we have here. We have just VTU. I'm going to copy this. So here is only text we use. So I'm just going to clear that. There's no title. We're only going to have title description. So which is what I'm going to paste on that title description. This create your own is subtitle. So I'm going to turn off the subtitle. So now that we have the title description, I want it to be white as well. So title description, color, and I will click on white. So, and the typography to be text. So now that we have that, so the next thing is that you want to this login slash register. So I think the button is in the right place, so I'm just going to change the font. So login slash, so we just have login slash register. So remember, we want it to direct them to the VTU press page. So I just type VTU. So and I click on VTU dashboard. Automatically it will bring out the link. So if you want to add an icon, you can add an icon, but I don't want to. So the fonts for the button, I want it to be, so I call style typography. So then I want it to be a bit bigger because it looks kind of small, too big. Let me just leave it as 20. So we have login slash register, and I'm going to click on update. So now that we clicked on update, if I come here and I refresh this page, what looks scattered now we can see is looking shaped little by little. So you can see we have something like what we have here. So the next thing, I think I want to work on the background. You can see the background. I have someone here, so I'm going to come, I'll click on these 6 or 9 dots here, and I'll come to style. So I want to delete this first, or click on choose image. Now one of the things that you need to notice is that as you are installing elements from what's it called, from the element kits, we are going to be having more pictures loaded here, whether you will have it in, I mean, you can see that we have all this, and what we've used already is just these 2 pictures. So what you'll be doing is that you just delete them because they are not needed. You understand? So you click, because the more the space, the heavier your website. So as light as your website can be, that's how fast it could also be. So, but throughout this video, I will not be chance to be deleting all of them, but I just showed you how to delete. Click on the image, come to delete, and delete permanently. Okay. So what you want to come to, let's look at, let me delete this last one. So we just delete. Okay. So what we want to do now is come to instant image. So these are, told you, you have images that are copyright free. So I can come to Pixabay, we have OpenVerse, on Splash, Pixels. So any one of them choose, I can just man pressing phone. So let's see if we can have something related I don't have here. So let me just copy this and come to Pixels and search for it. Enter. Okay, so that man mistakenly pressed that. So Pixels, search, enter. So let's just say, let's look for, okay, let's just use this. I think for tutorial purpose, you can just you can be searching for whatever you want to search for. So now we have something like this. Now that we have this, I don't really like this, but let me choose another one. Let's see if this works. I don't really like that. No, I don't really like it. So let me choose another image. So let me for Pixels, and just say, let me just search It could be anything that you search for as long as you know the description. So let me just use this to, or let me use this people. So looking at them, and I'll click on this. Okay, so this is looking better for me. So now I want to ensure that this image, the position, ensure is in center, then so that it will put the image in the middle. Now, another thing you notice is that this we used white color, so we need to darken the background a bit. So you just need to come to background overlay, the background type. So let's use color, and let's use our strongest text here. So now that we have this, you can increase the opacity and reduce it. So, but I'm just going to do it at 0.5. So having that in 0.5, you click on updates. So putting that in updates, you just we look at what we have now. We refresh this our page. Now you can see we have something that is looking nice and okay. So if you come click on login or register, so you can see it takes you directly to your dashboard. So welcome and all that. So but I just want to maintain designing the page. So let's continue. Let's look now. Also, like I mentioned, the majority of your users will be on phone. So don't forget that this design is for laptop. So as you are working, you need to come to here that says responsive mode, and you click on to bring out this bar. Click on phone and look at how it is. You can see how this thing is looking on our mobile phone. Always ensure you may not get the best exact way it's looking on the mobile phone from here. So what you need to do is always ensure that you are checking with your phone exactly. So I'm going to the website on my phone. Apologies that I cannot show you or display on my screen at the moment. With time, I will advance in technology. So now on my phone, the first thing is that I want this background. I want it to be a bit to come to. You see, we have center, but I want it to be more of a to still show them more a bit. So what I want to do is that I want to customize it. So I'm going to the position I'll put it in custom. So I will shift this to the left. No, it's not still showing, okay, but at least it's showing what's it called. Then display size, I want it to be cover. Then y, let's see, this is, I think the height is okay from my head. So looking at this, I'm going to click on updates first. So let me see how it looks like on my phone. Okay, it looks much better on the phone now. So another thing is that you see these are too big, very big. They are too big, seriously. So I want to come, I'll click on it. You have to click on whatever you want to edit. So I've clicked on the updated. Then I want to come to title and typography, and I want to reduce this, and I want to increase this to, so let me just say 15 is okay. Then always stay connected. I'll click on it as well. Then come to style, the typography for the title. I'm going to put it in let's just say 15. No, it's too small. Let's say 25. 25, let me see. Okay, I think 25 is okay. Then okay, let's see first. Then the advanced text, so the typography as well, I put in 25. So looking at this now, and I click on update. So clicking on update, if I refresh on my own phone, so it's okay, but it's kind of small. So let me increase it. Let me increase it to about 30. Typography. The so let me increase it to like 30. Then prefix text also 30. So I'll click on update. So if I refresh this page, so it looks much more better now on my phone. Yes, it looks perfect to me. So the next thing I want this to also be around 15. Let's just say that's the title description that we used the other time. So let it be around 15. So having it at 15, and I have that updated. If I refresh, yes, it's okay, and it's okay. So it's okay. The background, I still want it to be a bit so I'm coming, click on the 3 dots. The background, I want it to still come right. Yes, bit right. It's not really showing the exact way it's showing here on my phone, so that's why you need to ensure that you have a phone that you are checking out with while you are designing it. So so it looks okay with my this. Let me just put it in minus 250, but it looks okay already, but I just want it to be so so always note, when you come here, your design here does not affect whatever you are doing, whatever the design you have on your laptop. So you see that now. So that's how that runs. So few other things that I could introduce to you that were not here, that I mean that you do not have. Okay, let's just say I want to put a shape divider to make your website look more friendly. I mean more attractive. You click on these 3 dots, then come to advanced, then looking for shape divider. Okay, let's check on that layout. Shape divider, style, background. Okay, we have it on that style, shape divider. So at the bottom, I want to have a shape divider. Now let me show you what a shape divider is. So at the bottom, let's have a waves brush. So the height, let's say 10, no, the height, let's say 25. So 25 seems okay. So now the color, let's our first color, let it be, just use this blue. Does it really look good? Okay, so having that, you could see we have a shape divider. Then one more thing that you could do, I'm not going to be doing all these extras in the subsequent one. I just want to show you how those things are done. So if you refresh, let's see. Now refreshing this, you can see we have something nice here. So one more thing, let's say you want to add motion, let's just say you want to add motion, let's say this be updated, you want it to slide in from right, so advanced, motion, effects. So motion effect, this ought to be entrance. Okay, so let it slide in from left, let's say left, slide in left. Okay, you can see that. Then for this second one, let it slide in right. So motion effects, entrance right. So I want it to slide in right. So that we do that. Then for this, I just want it to come from, let it just come from down to up, sliding up. I want to come here, motion effect. First, let me just search for up and sliding up. Okay, so it's going to slide, and for this, I just want it to bounce. So advanced, bounce. So like I told you, I'm not going to be doing this for every segment. I just want to use this one opportunity to show you. So let's see how it's bouncing. So if I update, now if I refresh this page, now let's see how, now you can see what happened there. Let me refresh it again for you to see. So every time you can see. So that's one of the ways you can also captivate your users to ensure they see what you want them to see. And as you are doing it, it's also going to be reflecting on your mobile device as well. So if you refresh on your mobile page, then it should also be showing. So let's look at how we so we've taken enough time on this, but I believe you understand now. So if I don't dive too much into other segments, you should understand the basics already. So let's see how I was able to do this. These are just some icons. So after we are done that, now you can see, if you check, observe, you discover that we don't have elements kit here again. So what I want you to do, just go back, because there's so Elementor, they are upgrading and things like that. So I want you to go back to your website backend and some of the features they are using. So come to Elementor, some of the features they are using, Element Kit is no longer compatible. There's a new feature that they use. So I want you to come to features. So coming to features, you need to come this what's it called, features, grid container, just inactive, then looking for flex box. Yes, flex box, just turn it off as well, so deactivate that as well. So just it has already saved changes, but I just want to do that. So let's go back to our pages, all pages. So we'll go back and we'll come to home. So now you just go straight to edit with Elementor. Let's wait while that loads. So now that it has loaded, now you can see that we have this back here. So now remember what we wanted to do. We wanted to do this. How did you come about it? So come to Element Kit and go to sections. So sections, this is what we have there. So you click on insert. So clicking on insert, now you can see how we have it. So all you just need to do is to start editing the items. That's why one of the reasons why Elementor is very easy. You just need to click on it and edit. So I'm going to come change this to V. Change this to we are known for. So if you have what's it called, like a short introduction, you can come to your subtitle or since it's not subtitle, then it's title description. You can come to it and put it there, but for now I don't want to waste time again. I'll just turn it off. So then the separator, I want the color. Since it's there, we have separator. So in the style, so what I want to do, since I have okay, so I'm just going to come here. I want the heading to be we are known for, so the typography to be primary. So we are known for, then the separator I want it to be our light blue color. So don't forget that uniformity matters a lot. So let's say I want to put a shape divider, okay, style. So I want to put a shape divider on top. Let's see, let's just see like let me see how it looks like. Let's have the strongest text. So you could have that depending on your choice. So you could have let's see, zigzag. So the zigzag, I want to increase the length. But it's not looking good to me. I don't like it, but I just want it to be. You could put it, but I think it's better off that there's no what's it called? There's nothing there. So you already know how you can do that if you want to put one. So what I want to do now is that I want to edit this one. What's it called? Now we have quality customer support. So that's the first thing. So instead of easy payment, we have quality customer support. So then I'll just copy this. So copying that, I'll paste it here too. So you understand now, you just need to click on this link. Let's look at support. So we look at this and insert. So now I hope I'm not too fast, but you understand the concept already. So I want to enable equal height for the boxes so that each of the boxes will be of the same height. Then I don't want a read more button, so I'm going to turn this off. And also under the read more, I want to turn off the global link. So ensure you do that. So the next thing I want to do, if you look at this, we have the border. So there's actually a border. So I want to come to style. So let's start from the icon box container, which is the whole box. So background type is white. Yes, that's why it's white here. So box shadow, no, border type solid. So the border type, I want it to be, these are strongest text. So you can see it already has a border now. Now for the contents, which are these items we have here, the color, the typography for this is the title. I already have the typography, is okay. But for the this one is, I think the description, the typography is also Poppins. think that one's already set. Okay, now that is set. Now I'm going to click on. So if you look at it, when you hover on this, uh, let me see. Okay, we have that. When we hover on it, the icon box. I'm coming back to the icon box because when you hover on it, you see that the color of the border changes. So border color, this I want to look for over. So you click on over. So the border color, I want the border color to be thin and set. So that's that. Then for the next thing we are done, let's look at the icon, which is this that is here. So the icon background, let it be let it be this. So we have this. Then when we over on it, I want the icon over to still maintain that. So and the background to still maintain the strongest text. So now that's what I want there. So I think basically everything I want is set. So what I want to do is that I'm going to click on this icon because I don't have time to be editing each and every one of them one by one like that. So you need to click on this eye here, this pen, and right click and click on copy. So when you click on it, you will come here and I'll click on, I right click and I'll paste style. I did not paste, I paste style. Now immediately you see that I paste style, everything like that in terms of color and all the settings, typography that are made to this happened to this. So look at this now. Now if you look at this, it was light blue here. If I right click now and I paste style, you will see that it also happens to this. So what this is, it can only happen to when you can only paste style for something that is like terms. Like for example, this is a box. Now you can't come here now that is a button and paste style. It's not going to work. So now that I have that, I want to remove the read more of this. Read more. So remove and remove global link as well. So that's what you also do for this. Remove read more. So remove enable button and remove this. So if you click on updates, now if you refresh your page, so you can see we are having it little by little. You can see that the website is progressing. So that's how the website will be going. So you know what to do to edit this page. You just need to click, to edit this segment, click on it, click on the icon, click on this, and write all the necessary. So because of time's sake, I will not be able to be doing all that with you. So let's look at the next segment. How did I do this? What I have here is still what I have here. So it's the same thing. So the only difference is that this is in 6 while that's in. So what I'll just do is that I will duplicate this segment. So duplicate. So now that we have duplicate, it's already here again. So in order to be able for people to know that there is a difference, let me just quickly put a shape divider at the bottom as well. Shape divider bottom. Let's use our wave brush and let's have the height to be 25 and the color, let it be this strongest text. So now you can see that we have this now. So we are known for, instead of we are known for our services. So if you like, you can change the background, but I think I should just leave the background to what we have, our services. So here now, so all I'm just going to do is that I will duplicate this inner segment. Remember when I wanted to duplicate the whole segment, I came to this 3 bar here to do it, because this covers the whole from here to here. But what I want to duplicate now, since it's just these 3, so I'll just come where the 3 are alone. So come here, here, and duplicate. So now you can see that they are all in the same box, 1, and you have 6. So you can write in whatever you want to write: data service, cable TV, electricity, and all that. So you may ask, what if you want, like, just like, okay, let me say, for example, data services. So let me quickly edit this. And let's say we have data services. Let's say I look for Wi-Fi. So I have that Wi-Fi. So now, and I put data services. So data services, and let's say I copy this to provide blah 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 AV. So now, what if you want them to be able to click on button like buy data now? So you come to this read more, enable button. So, and let the button be buy data now, or whatever you want to call it. So, and the URL, you take it to that VTU press page, which is, once they click on it, takes them to the VTU press page. But this is not looking professional enough, so let me what's it called, let me work on it. So, oh, okay, you want to add icon, you may add icon. You can see add the Wi-Fi, or let's add this other Wi-Fi here. So now, buy data settings. Oh no, that's not what I want. So I want to come to style, and I want to come to button. So I want to link this margin. No, it should not be the margin. Let's have that back to where it was. So I want to link this padding. I'm not sure. No. I want to come. Let's give it a what's it called? First thing is I want to give it a border. So the text color, let's change it first. Let's look for something. I would love it to be more of this. Then after this, I want the border. I want it to have a border. And I want to put a solid. So this is what I want to increase. I want you to increase. No, it's just leave this to 2 or 1. Let's have it as 1. So then the border radius, we could have that. So now that we have that, let's come back to padding. So I'm going to link that, and I'm going to increase the padding. It's too big, so let's put the padding at 12. So putting the padding at 12, I want the background to be the button background. So the button background, let it be darker. So background type, so the text color will be white, to at least make a difference. While the background color should be this So then this on the line, I'm trying to look for it. Trying to look for it. Oh God. Text color. Let me change the fonts. The font, the text, then the font. Let me see over is okay. So the text, the typography, I want it to be, yeah. So now that we have that, so I think I want it, it's not looking kind of center to me, I don't know. It's looking as if it's tilted towards the left. Let me see, I come to content, settings, let me put it, let's see if you put it here. Okay. Okay, so let me see this button. So you can see that's how you can add a button. I want to look at that margin, the button. So click on button. Let's leave this to 0. So leaving that to 0, you can see now it's now centered. So now that we have this, so this is how you can have something like this. So you could do well, just like I taught you the other time. Come, copy, paste style. So now you will not see the button here because you have not activated it. But immediately you activate it, you see that the button will be what's it called? Will be of this design. So read more. If you click on enable button, now you can see the read more is there. So I'm just going to close that, and I believe you understand how that is done as well now. So that's how all these are done. So if you ask me how did I do this, come element kit section, if you scroll through, if you look at them closely, you will see the segment there. It's something like this, but not it. But you could make use of this as well. So insert, it's just depending on how well you know how to use them. So you can start with any one of them and use them. So let's just say, what do I have? Frequently asked questions. So I can come. So far, just come here, Control V. So now here I'm just going to come. I'll copy this, because this is the same pattern with this. Then I will paste style. Remember, I am on this. I'm not here. I am on this. So I'm coming and paste style. So now you can see that's already done all the hard work for me, instead of me to be editing one by one again. So what's it called? Let's blah blah blah. So you know how to edit that. So how did I do this? So I come, I click on edit. In order to change, just come here. How to check my whatever, how to change my photo, blah blah blah. So you just come, type what you need here, and type the answer here. Then what's it called? Come to style. So the title for the style. So let me leave it opened. So the title, the color, I want it to be my strongest text. And the second one, let's see this. So you can, that's how you can put like two colors there. But if you don't want, you want the same color, just put it that way. You can see everything is set. But I just want something, a feel of that kind for it. And when it's closed, so when it's closed, I still want the first color to be this, or let's say my first color should be in this form, while the second one should be the darker one. So when it's closed, when it's open, is lighter on this end. When it's closed, is lighter on this end. So just dependent on your choice. So I want the title typography. So notice that every heading I use, what's it called? I use Patrick for all my headings, while all my text I use, so for the description, I use Poppins, which is text. So now that's how you get that done. So now we've not checked how far it's going for our mobile device. So let's see how well we've been doing on our mobile device. So we have this, it's okay, it's aligning, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So we'll just need to check through that. Now for this, I wish this one is in the middle for mobile. So I just come to style and put it in the middle, so that to just be in the middle for them. Now, so that's how you can do that. I'll come update, and I'll come back to what we have. So looking at that, that's how we did that. Our service brand, how did we do this? You should already know now. Just come element kits. So that's one of the advantage of it, because you have some pre what's it called? Some pre, you could use this. You could use this. So using this, if you click on insert, you should have that there. So I'm clicking on insert. So then I can come copy and paste style. So you already know. Okay, no, I want it to be in the middle. I want to copy this and paste style. So now paste style. It's not coming again. So let me just 1 minute do the necessary. Just put it in the middle. So you already know what to do. You just need to come here, click on this, and once you click on it, you come click on the picture. Now you can see that this thing is getting more. If you don't have, you can upload your images as well. So let me just see. I have some of the images here, so I'll just click from here to here and click on open. So you could just do that. MTN, select that, you can just name it MTN. So depending on your choice. Glow. Okay, that's glow. So you come, set that, and blah 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 blah. You continue to have it and all that. Let's just say we have uh, electricity. So insert, let's just say EK EDC. So as many as you have, you just begin to put it there. After EK EDC, you have Airtel. Then let's say we have 9 Mobile. So 9 Mobile. So I'm going to click on this and select 9 Mobile. And the rest, since that's all we have, you just need to delete them. Settings, I want it to display 5 at a time. So if you have more than this 5, it will just be scrolling and it will be displaying them and all that. But I don't want to be too big. So if you want other settings and all that, it will just be showing them and all that. So that's how this is done. So remember, you could be putting your shape divider to let them know that's the end of one segment and the other, but you could also have it plain like this. So now let's look at how I was able to do this. So in doing this, I think let me this, okay, why is this? Let me see how far this is. Let me refresh this page and scroll down. So we have this here. So in doing this, you need to come and you need to create a new. Now we need to create a new what's it called, segments manually, because we need to manually do this. So the first thing I want to do is that, let me go to the elements. So the first thing, we have the image. So I want to click on image. Okay, we have image here. So image, what was the first? Let's just say we have MTN. So we have MTN, and around this, let me style it. We give it a border type, solid, and border width 1. So border radius, put that in 100. Okay, still increase it till it's round. Let's just say 300 till it's round. So it's round now. So now that we have this we want to design, which is how we got this. Now I want to come to my elements and look for advanced table. Just search for table. You want to use this advanced table by essential add-ons, the ones that has EA. So I'm dragging it to underneath the MTN. So dragging the table, I have this. This is the table I want to use. I want to be sure. I'm not sure it is. Let me look for the other table. Search table, data table. Let me check data table. Yeah, data table is what we need, not advanced table. So I'm going to come and delete this. So I'm going to come to this, right click and delete. So we want to come to data table. and since it has two heads, so I'm just going to delete two out of it, and we have size, and we have amount. So size and amount, we have that. Now that we have the header, the next thing you want to come to the contents. Now this is where you need to listen very well and understand what's going on here. So the first one, I'm going to do this first gig and 300 now. So here you have to, if you look at this, here we have row, while this one has column, 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 column. So row is a sign that you are starting a new row. Why this column are these ones that are here. So for example, here we are saying we have one row but 4 columns. So the first column, which is this, is what we have as the 1 gig. So I change this to 1 gig. You can see that has changed. The second one, I think, how much did I put there? 300. It's just determining the amount you are selling it. Now, if you notice, we only have 2 columns. Since we are done, the next thing is that we don't need this any longer. So come change this to row. Now, changing this to row, you can see being this is a column that's changed to another batch. I mean another row. So I want to do this 2 gig. Come copy. Then I'll put this as, how much are we selling? 300. So 300. Then I want to have another item, which is another row now, to show that I've ended this column, which is another row. So I want to add another item, but this is not a row I'm adding a column. So first column, 3 gig. I believe you should understand. Then I'll copy and I'll change this to whatever amount you are selling, 900. So, and so on and so forth. So you could copy and just copy and paste. I'll copy this and drag it underneath. And I will copy this and drag this underneath. So 3 to 4, that's 4 gig. Then close this. Then what's it called? That's 1, 2. And just remember this is sample. So let me do that one more time so that we just have, so column, I mean another row, copy. Oh, I've copied this. So, and I'm going to copy this. So we have 5 gig now. 5. Then while the column, the price is 15. So now let's assume we are done. The next thing you want to do, okay, let me finish this. I want the color, or you can see, since we are dealing with MTN now, let this color be something yellowish. So we'll come to style, general, so alignment middle, header style. Now the color of the text white, the background. So now I'm going to click on what's it called? I'm not going to click on this globe. I'm going to click on the color itself, and I want to use a picker. So this picker, I'll just drag it here and I'll select this. So that's how that is done. I believe you understand. So if you don't understand, we play the video. So after that is done, if you want to put a border like I did here, you can put, but I don't have time for that. We've gone long in this video already. So what's it called? What else do I want to do? Now the fonts, yes, the fonts. So the header fonts typography, you want to come to primary, so size, amount, and what's it called? The alignment, I want it to be in the middle, as well as coming to the, what's it called now? Coming to the content now. Color, the background, let it be white as it is. While the even cell, so the color, let it be. The background, let it just be to this. No, it's not okay. Let it just be something light. Let's add it as we have it here. So if I want to go back to something, you come to this history and you click back on the last item. So let's add it back as we have that. So I'm coming back, click on this. So let's just leave that. So I want the content, the content to be also centralized. So the content, let them be centralized too. So now I think the next thing that you discover is that we have buy now. So let me just add, I'm going to come here, button, and I will drag. So I'm trying to, so I've dragged the button down here. So I want the button buy now. So button type, that one doesn't. So I want it to go to VTU page. So style, let it be in the middle. Typography, primary. So background, let it be the strongest type. So you could have let's see, content, I'm coming. So I wish it's a bit bigger than this. I'm looking for something but I'm not seeing it. So but let's just have it like that. If let's just have it like that, then okay, let me have the text to be bigger. Where is the typography? Button text typography. I can hardly see the typography. This is typography. So let me have it bigger. Too big. So I have that there. Then so now that I have this, what I want to do is that I want to duplicate this. So you come and you click on this edit column and you duplicate. Now duplicating this, you see that you have what you have here. So duplicate and duplicate. So now that we've duplicated it, I can see this button is this picture is too big. That this is too big. I want to change this. Instead of large, let me put it in thumbnail. Yes, so let me just do that. Thumbnail. thumbnail, and thumbnail. So you can see this is how we have this now, and the rest is just for you to start changing. Okay, so for this, just come. What's the next one? Airtel. So change that. This thumbnail. So okay, let me just put in custom 100 by 100. So let's see, 100 by 100. I'll put this in 100 by 100 as well. Hundred by 100. So 100 by 100. 100 by 100. And finally, let's have this as 100 by 100 as well. So now, so let me change this glow. And the last one, 9 mobile. So now, looking at this, I want to change the color, style, header. So come, click on the drop item, just click on it, click on this and click on it. So for this, come here, style, header, click on the color. You see that I'm not clicking on the global now. Click on the color alone, click on the picker, click on the, let's just use this green. So for this, click on it, style, header, click on the color, then picker, let's say the black. So that's how that is. So if you come to your mobile, let's see, and see the mobile is also aligned as well. So looking at this mobile, this is too big. Let's see style. Let me see. Edit the content, let me look at the settings. So slide to show once, let's just put 3, and let's see, too small, so let's have it as 2. We're showing this way. I'm coming. Okay, the rows, just one row. So ensure you change that to 1 row and slide to show. So now there is 1 row. So you can see it's already doing that, and so click on OK. So now if you look at what we have here, so I'm going to come to this one. Now if you notice, while we started, if you notice, you can see a round button here. I told you earlier, I think in the first or second, that's the scroll to top button that once you click on it, you scroll. Now, because we designed that off, and you understand, so you still need to scroll to the top button. But basically, you already know how everything works. This, how did I do this? So it's still the same way. Just go to your elements kit, just search. You can search, but basically it's more of what we have here. So you can search and insert it. We've already taken enough time in this tutorial already, but I don't want us to go too further again. So search, and after that you already know, adjust the whatever, and just click on the button, what's it called, connect with us. Just edit it, put in your WhatsApp link number, and this background that is moving around, how did I do it? So you click on edit inner section, edit inner section. Let me see if I can see particles. So let's see now, enabling particle background. So that's how it comes. So you just click on enable, and how it goes, and you click on updates, and you start having this could be connect with us, I mean the heading of this section and all that. So after you have done all this, change your colors to the necessary, I think you are set for the page. What you just need to do, let's refresh our page. We have this and it's looking okay. So we have them, they are ready here. So what you want to do is to ensure that it also works well on your mobile device. So check through on the mobile device, how is it looking. If there's anything that needs to be changed, get it changed. And after all that is done, that you do not have any other adjustments, you just need to go back to the main page. So just going to come here and exit. So I think I've done that. So if we come and go to the back, so in order to what's it called, to design other pages as well, for example, we have the about page. It's just the same way we did the pages, that home page. Go to pages, all pages, you have it here. Then after that, go to about, click on edit, and after clicking on edit, then click on edit with Elementor, and it will take you to the page building process. And like I mentioned, everything that we've done, you've seen how it is done, then you can go about it. So okay, I think that's that for that. You already know how we did all this, so I've shown it to you. So okay, so I want to work on this. Just want to quickly edit this, scroll to the top button. So what I want to do, I want to come to the back end, go to appearance, click on customize. Let me open it in a new tab, and so also I want to show you something that could make your work easier. Let me do this so that it will be opening. Let me just open this our home page, edit in a new tab, and this our services page, edit, and edit with Elementor as well. So we'll come back to that. I want them to be opening while I, oh, what's it called? While I'm showing you how we can work on this. So looking at this, scroll to top, we come back to general, scroll to top. So I want the color of the button. Let's have it as our this, so that you can see now it's showing, and when you hover on it, let's have it as this. So I think that's okay now. So click on publish, and we have it published. So now, okay, so now I'm just going to, if you look at the our services page, you can see some of the things we already have in the home page. That's what we have here as well. So how can we do this? Let's just say, okay, and again, if you see these C packages, you see that it scrolls down to this point. So what do I do to have this done? So let me just quickly show you that. I think that's a big difference. So the first thing, I want to create this segment first. So this is our services page. So I just want to first create the box, put in background, 3 dots, then style, background type. So click on image, come to instant image, pick survey or pixels, anyone. So let me use pixels. Let me just search for our services, and search for that. Let's look for, okay, so let's look for, let's say we are picking this. You click on it, and you have it, select. So I want to come to this layout, put it in minimum height, minimum height. So, and I want the what's it called, the background to be center, position center, and let it cover it. So okay, so, and I want to put a dark overlay on it. I've shown you all this before, so to make it a bit darker. So next thing I want to do is put an heading. I drag, I put here, and I want it to be our services. So having this our services, I want to come here, style, I want it to be in the middle, I want the color to be white, then should it be a bit bigger? Too big. Let's just put in 40. So now we have that, and I'll click on update. So now that we see this button, see packages. So since I have the button on, I have something like this on the home page before, I'll just copy this, and I'll come here, I'll click on paste. You understand? So I'll just change C packages. So the C packages, now it's okay for me like that. Now okay, so our services still want it to be a bit bigger then, so that it will overshadow the C packages. So let's make it 50. So click on updates, then always ensure, like I told you, check how is it looking on your mobile. Definitely it's too big on our mobile here, so you still need to adjust and all that. Taught you that typography, just click, you have to click on it first to be sure that you are on the mobile. So our services, so let's leave this at 40. So, and you can be working on the rest now. So, but let me just focus. So let me just focus on what we have here. Now that I have this already done. Now, okay, so the next thing we have here are services. So I'm just going to come. So these are services here. Now, I'm not copying only our services, I'm copying everything here. So I need to come to these 9 dots, click and copy, so that we copy the entire segment. So I'll come here, right click and paste. So you have that done for you already. You know it's already designed from one page and all that. So it's designed, it will not. So the next thing that we have after the services, our service brand and all that. So we already know where that is. Just come, click on it from the 9 dots, copy, and after it, come here, paste. Then you want to copy the pricing, the price. So you want to come to this, copy, and you click on paste. So now that you've done this, you update. Now if you want, you ask me how was I able to do this, such that if you click on C packages, scroll down. Now I want it, this is where I want it to scroll down to, which is this part. So you need to click on this right dot, then come to advanced, this CSS ID, you need to put something there. Let's just say like services or price. Let's just say price. So this price, you copy it here, and Control C. So that's just all you need to do. Then for the link here, I'm coming, I'm just going to edit. You will have your link. That's my own link. You can directly put hashtag, this hashtag, then write the price. So if you put save now, so if you click on C packages, it will take you directly there. So that's how you do that. Just hashtag it, click on it, and it will take you directly to the page. So that's how that is done. So I believe with this we've been able to cover the whole gist on how to design a functional and beautifully designed website. I've shown you all this. You just need to customize it to your taste, and like you see, so with this, you design this, you could be able to at least attract customers. You see packages, and it goes down there and all that. So with that, we've come to the end of this tutorial. I'll be looking forward to seeing your designs and helping you out. If you have questions, do not forget to reach out to me on my WhatsApp. And till next class, till another tutorial, my name still remains Femi Adebayo. Thank you very much. Bye for now.